Bradans, welcome back on this channel. I just tested if we are online. Bitcoin 40K, is this possible this week? This is what we will speak. We broke out of our symmetrical, falling wedge. We reached our price target at 31K. Now is the question, is it possible that we reach here 40K? This 40K level in this week. This is what we will speak in this video. So if you appreciate that I'm doing this live for you, bratans, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. Let us go here through the charts. So we broke all our resistance lines, and right now, whether we are breaking to reaching 40K or not, it highly depends how low we are going. And you hear it right. It all depends how low we are going right now, because Bitcoin has to cool down, and it has to cool down as fast as possible. So what I would like to see right now, I would like to see a cool down to the level of our extreme volume at 28,100 or even 26,500. The lower we are cooling down, the higher will be the price jump to the upside. Right now, you see we are heavily overbought on the RSI. You see the RSI is right now touched the price or the level of 70, which is obviously not so good. And the more we are overbought, the more we have to cool down. You see on the 4-hourly, it's disgusting. I want to vomiting. Look how crazy overbought we are. So the faster we are cooling down, the higher is the probability that we will see Bitcoin at 40K. However, you see here also the market cipher B, the market cipher B is showing us a red dot, and this red dot usually is clearly telling us that we will see cool down, and this is what we want to see. So therefore, everything is cool. We want to see a cool down as fast as possible. Also, the good thing is, I mean, if you took the long position when I told you here, then you made profits over 11%. Congratulations. So right now, in case we are cooling down to the level of 28,155, for example, this would be a nice long opportunity again to the price target first, 35K, because this is our resistance line, this red resistance line. This red resistance line, you know, this is a 3 years resistance line, which is since 2020. You see it here. Again, I show you quickly for everyone who's new on this channel. You see it here clearly. It was support, support, support all over the years, support and resistance, and right now it will turn into resistance. So my price target is not 40K. My price target is still 36K. But obviously what we could see easily a wick to 40K. So we could see something like that we are reaching 36, and maybe we see wick to 40K, but the body will be here closing at 36K, approximately 35, 36K. What speaks for 36, 35K is also that we broke above our massive resistance line on the total crypto market cap, and we are right now also seems that the second daily candle will also close above the resistance line, which is what we want to see. We want to see the total crypto market cap breaking above the resistance line. What we saw, this is highly bullish, but also here I want to see cool down, but not below this, which is right now support line. I don't want to see that we are breaking back down below, because in case the total crypto market cap breaking down below this support line, it would mean this was only a fake pump to the upside, was a trap. But I don't expect that this was a trap, bratans. Right now, we are also here in this rising channel, and we see clearly here the resistance line is at 36K in this channel, between 35, 36K. So everything speaks for us that the price target is 35, 36K. And one of the biggest arguments that we will reach 35, 36K is the CME gap, which is here not closed still at between 36 and 35K, and I'm expecting that we will reach this CME gap. It's still 17% to go, so if you're in long position, congratulations, but take some profits, because we need to cool down. Right now we are heavily overbought. We need to cool down at least to 28,150. We want to see it. It will be very healthy. Let us speak quickly about Ethereum, because you know, usually when Bitcoin is cooling down, what happens? We see run in the altcoins. And right now, what we want to see is Ethereum breaking this extreme volume, this purple line at around 1933. And this line, and I have to take it out because I will chew the whole time. In case we are breaking this line to the upside, it would mean Bitcoin, Ethereum would shoot to the upside, and we want to see Ethereum shooting up to the upside, and usually it works like that. We see first Bitcoin pumping, then Ethereum, then all altcoins coming, and then shitcoins and NFTs and all this piece of shit is coming. So right now we want to see Ethereum breaking 1933 in order to see altcoins breaking to the upside. You see it clearly also RVP showing us the extreme volume is right now where we are knocking at 1933. In case we are breaking it to the upside, the big volume is coming again at $2,100 approximately. So this right now could potentially be a nice long opportunity for Ethereum. Price target 2084. Even if Bitcoin a little bit cooling down, we could see Ethereum right now pumping to 2080, 7.7% long opportunity. I would take profits below 2100, maybe at 2050, or maybe you take even at 2050 maybe even. Still 6.2% long opportunity, amazing long opportunity, and you can use the $1,000 free long position, so you don't have even to use your money with the link down below, with the Bybit link for a long position, for example, right? I just would make sure that my stop loss is here below the monthly support line, below 1,850, because you see here there's a lot of volume coming in, so I don't expect that Ethereum will break under $1,850. S&P 500 also cooling down, which is very healthy. We want to see S&P 500 cooling down because S&P 500 is heavily overbought. You see it cooling down, and it's cooling down very slowly. It's nice that we see it. We see here RSI is heavily overbought and we are cooling down. S&P 500 is leading indicator for Bitcoin. We want to see it. What we also want to see it is crude oil, and crude oil saw a dump in the last days, and this is very bullish for Bitcoin, because if the price of oil is cheap, then your products are cheap, then the economy is start to speed up, and if the economy is speeding up, then Bitcoin is rising, because then the economy is working, right? So we want to see breaking down the support line at $63.20. In case we are breaking this line, oil gets very cheap, and we see Bitcoin running to the upside. FedIE, I want to quickly speak some altcoins. For example, FedIE is, it's not a promo, I don't get paid by this project or anything, but I just invest myself in this project. It's a leading AI project, which has a lower market cap than Agix and the Graph and so on and so on. And I put a lot of money in. And I also told you that I put a lot of money in here. For example, we put also in paper. When we saw this drop, we made over 60% already here on paper. On FED, we made over 30% in just 3 days. Bro, this is crazy. This is literally crazy. So I just want to show you, we broke the monthly and weekly support line, and the price target of FedIE is here, the weekly resistance line at $26 approximately, 26 cents, 26, 27 cents. So this could be potentially also a long opportunity. So 11% long opportunity. Also here would set my price target below monthly support line, below 22 cents, just in case we are cooling down. But we are expecting that we see right now altcoins running, so therefore we could expect here some more run in FedIE, right? My RV long position is also still open, bratans. I show you here. My long position is right now $5,600 in a loss. I don't care, to be honest, because we are still in the symmetrical triangle. We saw a fake out to the downside, and we are about to break again inside of the symmetrical triangle, and the more we are getting squeezed, the higher we will see a break to the upside. And this from here on, if we are going here right now long on Aave to our price at $160, it's 182% long opportunity. This is ridiculous. On 10x, this 1820% profits, potential profits. In case you are going long here, not a financial advice, but I would set my stop loss below $5. I mean, this would be risk reward of 2. This is crazy risk reward. In case Aave is going to $4, then this project going anyways to toilet. And the crazy thing is, right now, something like Aave, AVEX, FXS, these are nice buying opportunities because they're still highly undervalued, crazy undervalued. You see it here also on the RSI. We are heavily oversold still. You see it here. And why? Because I told you, the crypto market working always in narratives. And the narrative of how it called that, of the DeFi space, what is Aave, of the DeFi space, so decentralized financial projects is right now, there is not right now the narrative ongoing. So there's no hype on in the DeFi space. But as soon as we catching the wave, we are prepared, as Jeff Bezos say, you don't have to try to catch the wave, you have to prepare and just wait for the wave. And the wave for Aave and for the decentralized financial systems is coming, and Aave is one of the projects, and therefore I still in my long position. If you want, you can also go in a long position. Please do your own research. It's all not a financial advice. You have to do always your own research, bratans. I'm not a financial advisor. Very important here. You can use, you don't have to use your money. You can use from Bybit this $1,000 long or short position. Just link is in the description. Just claim the bonus. And let us quickly watch here in the Bitcoin bubbles, and we see here Fed is here 15% up, Ordi 17% up. Ordi we bought also, by the way, bratans. We can quickly watch here in the Telegram channel. Algorand we did over 20%, Arbitrum we did over 16%, Agix we did in 3 days, which is also AI project 13%. Yes, it's amazing. Ordi, I don't know, it will take too much time. I have to go through. If you want, you can check it yourself in the group. And let us quickly watch through news, because this is very important. We see right now Bank of England, here Bank of England surprises with 50 basis points rate hike to tackle persistent inflation. They did it because the gilts are rising, the yields on the gilts are the same like US bonds, they are rising, and so they have right now to increase the interest rates, which is right now the reason also why the market cooling down. You see Bitcoin right now cooling down. This is that they rise by 50 basis points England. This is the reason why Bitcoin is further here cooling down, but we want to see Bitcoin cooling down even more. Some people are speaking we are in the phase E. Right now, according to the Wyckoff accumulation, you see Wyckoff accumulation here, this is the phase E, and according to this phase E, we should see a crazy run to the upside. You see a phase A, phase B, phase C, phase D, and right now we're entering phase E, which is according to Wyckoff accumulation, we should see a massive pump. I have to tell you, Bratan, on the big picture, I don't want to make you right now sad or something like that, that you start crying and shitting in your pants. No, because unfortunately, I don't expect that this is right now the bull market yet. I mean, luckily it's not the bull market yet. This is only a relief rally to the upside. We saw this always. You see it here. We saw a dump. You see 2019 with a pump, and then we saw another dump shortly before the halving. We saw a dump, and then the real bull market started. So right now we are in the relief rally to the upside. I'm expecting before the halving another dump to 22K, maybe to 15K, nobody knows. And then after the halving, which represented here by this green field, then I'm expecting the real bull market. Right now, I know people speaking Bitcoin to 100K. Okay, if it will be like that, okay, but they're lying to you, bratans. They're lying, they just clickbaits, they just want to make deep throat on your clicks. It's not true, and luckily it's not true. It's only relief rally, maybe to 40K, but I'm expecting only to 36K. Then we see cool down and a boring period of Bitcoin, and then after the halving, a real bull market, bratans. But the good thing is we have here this 10 months right now, I think 9 months left till the 1st April 2024, this is when the halving will happen. We have time to accumulate our favorite altcoins and we are buying them. I showed you here, we are buying them right now because, I mean, we're making already so much profit. FTM, 21% we made profits. On here, Engine, we made 13% profits. And this is in the bear market, imagine. We are buying right now for the bull market, and this we're making in the bear market already. I'm holding this coin, this is for long-term portfolio. So one thing is like Aave, we are trying to outperform the market here by with a small percentage of our portfolio with leverage trading. But the most of the money where millionaires are made is, and here I'm coming also in a second, is with right now investing for long-term, bratans. About Sui and Pepe I speak a little bit later. Let us quickly go here through some other things. We see CZ has some bullish news. Binance launches a regulated digital asset platform in Kazakhstan with a local banking support, which is amazing with local banking support. So very bullish for Binance, and this is so interesting, bratan. And you see it here, whales dominate the market. I explain you in a second. Don't start to play Fortnite or go on some dirty sites. Whales dominate the market, way ahead of retail. Whales were accumulating for the better part of 2 months, started to ease accumulation just before Bitcoin surged, and now you have retail buying the top. It's always right now. I mean, I told you buy when the huge dip was. I bought, and I showed you also here in our group. I showed you when I bought and what I bought. But the people starting right now to buying in when the price is already high, and you see it here. The highest line, you see it here, 10K. This is whales which are holding more than 10K Bitcoin in their portfolio. And always when it's red, they're not buying. Always when it's blue, they're buying. And everything below are not whales. It's all considered as retail. And here down below, you have the Bitcoin price. You see, as soon as the Bitcoin start going down, stupid retail become red. You see it here, red. They didn't buy anything. Whales started to accumulating, and right now when Bitcoin, when you see it here, Bitcoin starting to pump, you see it here, right? Bitcoin starting to pump, you see it here, the red becoming white slowly. It means retail start to buying, but the blue becoming white. It means the big whales starting not to buy, or they bought already, and right now they stop, or they're selling on the retail. You understand? So they're not buying anymore, or not so much as they bought when here this huge dump was. I hope I explained to you for the retarded ones also that you understand it. Another thing, Powell said we are watching commercial real estate very, very closely, and I told you the real estate commercial bubble will potentially pop. It's only a matter of time, and we see it right now. This graphic perfectly speaks here. This blue, dark blue, is paid off during open period. The less blue is modified, extended, and the gray one maturity default. So basically, only this middle blue counts as not only this middle blue. This wait a minute, modified extend. No, this paid off, this one. The very dark, this is really what they paid off. This is what they paid off. The rest is modified or extended, and you see it here. Literally, the real estate commercial market is right now, I just read it, 61% of fixed rate office debt that was set to mature in Q1 is delinquent. That's 700 million owed to creditors, but not only 700 million here, it means they didn't pay it. So over 700 million are not paid back by the creditors. I mean, you understand what it means. And the crazy thing is, over 100 million, around 100 million are modified or extended. It means they're also in the big trouble. So basically we can say 800 million are not paid back right now to the creditors. Only 30% paid back by the creditors. So 70% are still open and not paid back to the creditors. I mean, it's a huge bubble which is about to pop. The question is when. And when it pops, this is the potential where we could see Bitcoin cooling down again before we will see the real bull market starting. So here, this could be end of this year. It's exactly what we saw here with COVID. It's exactly what we saw here in 2016. We saw cool down before the rally. You see it here, we bottomed out, and then we saw another cool down after the rally, and then the real bull market begins. So this, potentially, the real estate crisis could be the reason for this, how it's called, for this another crash. So, bratans, if you have any question, write me right now in the chat. I will answer you, bratans. Which questions do you have? And I would appreciate if you hit the like button, bratans. How much we are 66 people watching right now. So I would appreciate if you're right now hitting the like button. Everyone 67, we have 30 likes. So if you're reaching 50 likes, I would really appreciate it. So how high could UK interest rates go? I mean, this bratan asking regarding here the Bank of England, because they increased by 50 basis points right now. How high they can go, I can't tell you. They're right now at 5%. I mean, they have to increase it higher because the inflation is at 8.7% right now. They have to increase it higher. I can't tell you. I really can't tell you, but what I can tell you, it's exactly what US want, because they want that Europe is going into a crisis, because then the big companies, institutions, and the retail going out of stocks and risk assets like crypto and going into the safe haven of US bonds, which is considered as a safe haven. And US bonds is borrowing money to the US, and this is exactly what the US want. This was not my words, it's what Jerome Powell said 2011. SUI is pumping like crazy. Let us quickly watch SUI. SUI we bought, by the way, also. You remember, bratans, I showed you SUI, where we have SUI, blood. Where we have SUI? Somewhere we had here SUI. 1 second. Let us watch SUI Arbitrum here. SUI, I think SUI we bought SUI all the way here down, and I think I bought SUI the last time here at 57, so we made over 40% easily on SUI. And SUI, I expecting in the long run, I expecting from here. Wait a minute, I open quickly coin market cap. So SUI I expecting to go to, it has right now a market cap of 500 million, fully diluted is 8 billion, so it's pretty much high. I want to see it that the early investors selling off, but they can only selling off if there's a higher volume, so I hope it will cool down. But I expecting SUI can go easily from here, still 5 till 10x in the bull market. I hope this answered your question. And let us quickly watch on Pepper, because Pepper we made Pepper 40% or something like that. You saw it in the Telegram group I showed you. I mean, we bought Pepper here. We bought Pepper here at 9, and we are 70%, even more. Pepper, what I think about Pepper, let me quickly go to Pepper and watch at 600 million market cap right now. Pepper, it depends. This is more speculative because Pepper is a meme coin, but we can just compare with Shiba Inu. And if we are watching Shiba Inu market cap is at nearly 5 billion, and Pepper market cap is right now at 600 million. So let's calculate. It's at least how much? 5x? No, even 7x. It's 7x what potentially Pepper can do in the bull run easily, in case Pepper will remain the #1 meme coin. What is it right now? Or what is considered right now as a... Do you think we will reach 31K before the cool down? Bratan, we reached already 31K. I mean, okay, we touched 30, it was 30,800. I mean, I don't think that we will go to 31K right now. We have, well, I don't want to see that we are going to 31K. I want to see that we are cooling down right now, because we are heavily overbought, you see. I mean, we are crazy overbought. Look at this. And if you're watching on the 4-hourly, you see also the MACD, the market cipher B, showing us clearly a red dot, and the MACD is also about to switch. The green line is about to cross the red line. You see it start to squeeze. So we want to see a cool down. Yes, maybe we will reach 31K, maybe we are running to 40K, but I don't expect it. I would like to see for a healthy pump a cool down right now. What do you think about VeChain? VeChain, I don't know a lot about it. I hold it in the previous bull market. I sold it in profits, I guess, I can't remember. But VeChain has a market cap of 1 billion already. So, I mean, it depends how well this project does. If it's a blue chip project and it's considered as a blue chip project, it can do a 5x, right? I'm not investing in VeChain because I don't understand a lot of it, so yeah. Paper is nice to trade, not to invest. Potentially, yes. Any opinion on Render? Is both AI and Metaverse, I think, seems very related to Apple. They mentioned it during the press conference. Right. I told also about Render. Render is an AI project and also, it's a really blue chip project. AI and Metaverse project, as Bratan wrote, we have a market cap of 800 million, fully dilute 1.2 billion is amazing. So also fully dilute is nearly the real market cap right now. The volume is 128 million. So it looks very nice, and we cooled down also since little bit cooled down since the Apple presentation, because you see here this pump was because people speculated, because they told that they are connected with Apple or they're working with Apple together on these glasses. But right now we are cooling down. It all depends how well this project will do with Apple. So if there are more news coming out, and especially if Apple will announce that they're working with Render project together, then the Render token, which is the native token of Render protocol or Render project, then we can easily see 5 till 10x here to a market cap of 4 till 8 billion easily. 5 till 10x in the bull market 2024, 2025. But I not invest in Render, I invest in FET and AGX. Why invest in FET and AGX? This one has 800 million market cap, but for example, if you're watching AGX, it has much more potential to the upside. It has only 300 million market cap. To reach Render, it would be already nearly 3x. And if we're watching FET or FETCH.ie, it has 200 million market cap. To reach Render, it's already 4x or 4 to 5x. So I'm speculating more on these projects because beside the fact that I believe in this project, I made research on this project, I highly suggest you do it too, but beside of this, it's always the narrative. As soon as we see the narrative of AI is catching up, we will see all AI projects will go through the roof. If we are going here to categories, and if we are going here down to generative AI, then we have here all the AI projects. And yes, as soon as we have here the AI projects pumping on, not generative AI, another AI, wait a minute, there have been another AI. Here, AI and big data, yeah, big data. I mean, this whole space, AI and big data, is right now, the whole market cap is only 5 billion. This is nothing. The Ethereum market cap is 200 billion. Bitcoin market cap is 500 billion. So you can imagine AI is the future, and right now the graph is the top AI project. Render is the second one, Injective is one, I bought also Injective, but then you see Singularity Net, AGX and FETCH.ie. So I invested in Injective, Singularity Net and FETCH.ie, and always when I'm buying more, I tell you here in this group, Ratans, what I'm buying, because this group especially for building up a portfolio for the bull market 2024, 2025, and I show you what I'm buying and when I'm buying. Okay, then I take some profits about my long position. Yes, I would highly suggest that you take some profits right now, and don't be greedy. Do you think, Bratan, stop loss for AVE below the last week at 44 is not a good idea? I would, to be honest, I would do on AVE. Right now you can do on 44, but this is too risky in my opinion, because the whales know this, and they can liquidate you still to a quick week down to the downside. I would set, just to be safe, at $4 or at $10. Then I don't expect that we are going so low, because in case we are going so low, then this project is anyway dead. I mean, you see at $4, this would be $4 we saw in February 2020. I don't expect that we are going so low. It's really not possible. Did you hear about DLDI Bitcoin family hacked. What do you think? No. What happened? I don't know anything about it, Bratans. But Didi, I know. Didi is, if you speak about Didi, Didi is an amazing guy. I know him, and we just spoke 1 month ago or 2 weeks ago, and but I didn't hear that he got hacked. Okay, do we have any other question, Bratans? Please hit the like button. It's really helping to grow this channel, and it's really motivating me to do these videos for you, Bratans, because I want to see grow this channel. And share it with your Bratans, because I'm providing here this information for you absolutely for free. Trust wallet hacked. Oh shit. Yeah, this is bad, Bratan. This is really bad. Oh fuck. But 200k is okay. Probably he has more. 200k is it hurting, but it's still okay. Okay, Bratans. If you don't have any questions, I appreciate if you still hit the like button. 45 likes if we reach 50 likes. And if there is something new, I will tell you. Meanwhile, if you lose money and you are very sad, go on slavikjunge.ma4, because I am a comedian, and here you have all these funny videos. It will make you happy again, and you can use some of your dopamine level for good stuff. Love you today, waiting every day for a new video stream. I kiss you, AB. Bratans, thank you everyone for watching. I kiss you.